Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to Inside Line Racing. This is ILRGT, and we are at round number 2 today, here at the legendary Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. I am super excited for this track. A very new track to the GT Sport game. It came with a new update recently, and I must say, the graphics on this game, capturing this track, looks pretty cool. The sunlight is just amazing. So, yes, I am Jess, and I will be your commentator. I am back. I wasn't here last week due to the fact that I was really ill. I had no voice. My cough was much worse than it was today, so I couldn't really speak, but we did have Owen cover for me last week, so thank you very much to him. So, don't you worry, guys, I am back. It's not like I'm ill forever. So, we had a great race last week from what I've heard, and Jamie won, which is not really a surprise, to be honest. He did get pole. I believe it was a 136.3. So there we go. So will he be favourite to get pole today? We'll see. So for those of you that don't know and are new to GT Sports, I know a few people that watch my streams may be new to it. You never know. It is basically a 15-minute qualifying session, which has been brought to the GT Sport game, I think, pretty much. I think it was like August or September, not sure. And we decided to bring it in ILRGT, and the fastest time, obviously, will get pole position. So, yeah. So, let's see how many drivers we have got. We have got 13 drivers. That's pretty good. So, we're only missing 2. Actually, no, France is not here yet. But he joined the lobby quite late. So we will have 14 drivers. So Francis will be starting at the back of the grid because he showed up late. So, as everyone is no one has set a lap yet, as everyone is just getting a little bit of a feel for the track. Now, Eau Rouge is not as scary in the GT3 cars, but it's still, you know, if people make a mistake, it will cost a lap time a little bit. I do believe MK Bourne is currently on a lap at the moment, so let's go on board with him as he goes past Bruchel. Apologies if I get these corner names wrong, but I think we should be okay. So going to the right-hand side just a teeny bit, and then into the left, and about to approach the corner of No Name, kissing the curb a little bit to get the best possible traction. He's running the shell livery today, which is quite handy. So there we go. As he then just goes to pass Pouron at the moment. I think that's the corner. And yeah, it is Pouron. And he approaches the bridge and into Campbell. It's not a bridge, but it's an overhead thing going to campus. And then into approaching Stabilo. Now, Stabilo is where we see quite a few other people lose it as well. And now coming up to the 2 sets of corners, Paul Frere coming up. Important to get right. And now this is the straight where you got to get the most power in. Blanchemont is where we also see a lot of people lose it as well. But this is where you can really calm the car in and make sure you try and go as fast as you can. But yeah, it sounds very cool in these cars. And he's going to go to the bus stop chicane now. This is where we'll see a prime overtaking opportunity, I must say, before we do anything about that. So he comes across the line now. What lap time is he going to set? It is a 2:18.8. And now, I've had a few people in the chat saying, well, in the ILRGT chat, that there's someone that did a 2:13. Now, to be honest, I don't know how they've done that, because there's some people that can't do that, but we'll see anyway. So we're seeing times going left, right, and centre. You can see on the left-hand side the times going through. So 2:19s, 2:20s. We've got Goust saying a 2:17.6 at the moment. So Jamie's still the fastest guy on the circuit, 2:16.0. But I can imagine him going a lot faster than that. He's rocking his ILRT livery at the moment. I can't remember what car he's chosen. I think it's I just need to see what it is. Oh, it's a Subaru. Or how do you say it? There we go. Love that livery. So we got Fred Panda in second, as Fred Panda is in the Merc. Now the Merc, I think people who have got the Merc in this ILRGT league, I think it's going to be powerful around here, because obviously the straights around Blanchimont is definitely going to help you quite a lot. So I can imagine the Mercs are going to give Jamie possibly the run for their money. Now, just to let you know, Apex Whiteout and Carl are teammates. So just to clear things up for you, they are teammates, and you can probably tell because they're running the same livery, the same Apex livery. They can choose what livery they have, and it's pretty cool. So we've got 8 minutes of qualifying left, and the drivers will be having to pit a couple of times, but they can only make one stop. Well, it's a mandatory one stop basically, and the tyres are mediums, softs, and super softs. I have to start getting used to super softs again, because on the F1 2019 game there's no super softs, but on this game it is. Fred Panda, I think, is just fitting some super softs now, and we're just seeing if anyone's going faster. Ghost, I think, is going on a fast lap at the moment as well. It is impossible to tell, because you can't really tell the split times. Well, you can, but I haven't got that enabled. I might enable that soon. JTX has gone faster with a 2:19. Ghost 2:17.0. So times are starting to improve then, as the track is potentially evolving for our very eyes. And potentially, because the thing I'm looking forward to this season is we've got a few tracks on the calendar where it's going to be night, and night tracks always bring some great battles. And I've never experienced a night race in GT Sport ever, either commentating or racing. To be honest, I never race in GT Sport, period. So there we go. So if you want to get involved in the chat, please do. I do not bite. We do have a Tin in the chat. Nice name. Good to see you in the chat. As Apex Whiteout is going into the pits right now, and his teammate is still there. And I've noticed as well, I've been chatting to a few of the drivers earlier on today, and the tow can be powerful around here. We've seen it in Monza for the pre-season race, but I think it can be powerful around here as well, and that is what I quite like about this circuit. So I think they don't want to leave their laps late, because if they do, we may see a situation where they're not going to set their laps in time, because they do have a time limit, as it were. So unfortunately, I can't show you replays in qualifying. I can only show it through the race. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but there we go. So, and I can't remember if there's a formation lap. I think there is. Correct me if I'm wrong, if any of the drivers are watching in the chat. It's been over nearly a month now since I did an ILRGT, because obviously I did the pre-season race, and that was quite fun. I enjoyed it. So hopefully I'm going to enjoy it here. No, I don't want the keyboard. The keyboard could go away. There we go. Got rid of it. I wasn't meant to press that button. 217.0 for Shelley. Now, Shelley was P2 last week. Now, let me just run through the order from last week for those of you that missed the race. I did manage to catch the race back when I was better, of course. So, Jamie won from Shelley in P2. Fred Panda took P3. Red Matt getting one of his best results in 4th place. We have Carl, who was in 5th. Apex Whiteout in 6th. Hussein in 7th. Ghost was in 8th. Bankai was in 9th. MK Born was in 10th place. Renegade was in 11th. And we've had 4. Well, we had one who didn't manage to make it to the start of the race, which was Casper. And then we've had Waze, Francis, and Scott, who did not finish. Now, if we see the amount of DNFs we saw last week, I think we could expect to see it. I think we may see more this week due to the fact that Eau Rouge and Radion can take so many victims in so many different games that, you know. But they have been told to keep it careful. So hopefully they will keep it careful. Fingers crossed. And will we see a point? Will we see a point where someone could challenge Jamie for the win of the race? Can Jamie, basically, will someone different other than Jamie won a race? I think Jamie's only lost 2 races last season. That was it. I think I commentated on one. I think both of the races that Jamie lost, Phil won, I believe. So I think we only had 2 winners last season. So I wonder if we'll see something different. I think Shelley could challenge, but right, where is Shelley on circuit? I don't know. Where is Shelley? Where is Shelley? Where's he gone? Oh, there we go. He's in 4th place at the moment. There we go. So Shelley was close last week. But, you know, we'll never know. Francis was looking good until his shunt last week. So we could see Francis challenging there. Francis was looking very quick in practice for qualifying. But obviously he didn't get to qualifying in time. So he's going to be starting at the back of the grid. So my hopes on a prediction that Francis might take the win was wrong. Because I did predict it. So, yeah. Oh, hello, it's Hardy in the chat. Saying, where's the F1 cars? It is not F1, it is GT3s. Racing on around this beautiful track. Oh, Pete has almost gone wide into Blanchemont. Well, the start of Blanchemont anyway. Red Matt is in P13. I think he's last of the runners at the moment. But he won't be starting last on the grid. So, usually if you start like midway through the back around here, you got to try and avoid as much carnage as you can, which is going to be quite difficult, but we'll have to wait and see. So get your predictions in, guys, for the chat. Who you think is going to win? 2:15.5 from Jamie. Oh, that is impressive. That is impressive. Will we see? And if somebody could tell me, will anyone get into the 113s? 113s? Oh my god, 213s. Will Jamie get into the 213s? I don't know. Yeah, new F1 2020 gameplay now. Well, you can actually run F1 cars in GT Sport. I think Lewis Hamilton's car is on there. And you can also run Super Formula there as well. That's where we were last season, the Super Formula cars. So, yeah. So there's not just GT cars that GT Sport runs here. There's quite a lot of cars around here. There was the Gran, the Nations Cup finals. I think it was in Monaco. And I watched a bit of that and before I had to leave. That was pretty good. So if you want to check that out, I do believe it's on YouTube somewhere. But I will try and find it and link it to you when I can on my Twitter. And Shelley's P2. Why? He's about 1.1 seconds behind Jamie, but he's 1/10 quicker than Fred. So Fred and Shelley are pretty close indeed at the moment. And we've got 50 seconds remaining. So Fred is going to be, I think, one of the last. Oh, MK Bonds had a little bit of a spin. Hopefully no one behind him is going to start a lap. I think Shelley has decided enough's enough. He's going into the pits at the moment. I don't think he's going to have enough time to set a final lap. Jamie's about to come across the line now. Is he going to improve? We'll see anyway. He doesn't improve yet. We might, knowing me, he might be just on his out lap. So he'll get a final lap. 2:16.5 for Ghost. 2:18.2 for JTX. So you'll only see the qualifying... Blah, my words tonight. You will see the qualifying times pop up only if they improve on it. So... But Ghost is now P2, so he's beat Shelley at the moment. Shelley. I think it's Shelley. I don't know. For those of you that don't know, I am rubbish when it comes to pronouncing names. Always Speed 19 has had a bit of an off there in Bouchard. Actually, no, it was just before Bouchard, actually. Fred Panda. How far is he on a lap? Now, the ones who are obviously on a lap now, they are allowed to finish it. So these will be their final laps. They've got to make sure that it's the right lap, the correct lap. Waze, is he... I think he's... I can't tell if he's on a lap or not. Oh, yeah, Pete's definitely not on a lap there. And Red Matt, I think, is on a slow lap as well. So we'll just follow Red Panda as he's further away from everyone. Furthest away, well, the closest to the finish straight. And, oh, I just noticed something. I've just noticed something. There is a bollard. There's a bollard in the way. Oh, no, I don't think Fred Panda's going to improve. He's went off the track a little bit. Or it may be the new racing line, I don't know. Might be. Oh, Jamie. Oh, that was a drift from Jamie. As Red Matt's improved to 7th. Good from him. But wow, good job I caught that drift from Jamie. Let's go back on board with Fred Panda. As Fred Panda comes across the line, he's got to improve in order to make sure you either beat Shelley, Ghost, or Jamie. No, he's not. Is he run out of fuel? It looked like he ran out of fuel for a minute there. Nah, Jamie and Shelley, it looks like they're having a... It looks like they're having a bit of fun there. Giving a bit of tow, like I said earlier. So, Shelley... Oh, I think he gave Jamie a bit of a tow there. And Ghost 2:16.5, P2 still. I think will Jamie know that that no one else is beating him? I think he hasn't improved on his lap time anyway, so no one was able to get into the 2:13s. I wonder if Francis would have been able to if he did turn up to the qualifying on time. So we're about to start the race. It is 40 minutes, I believe. I did double check at the start of the race. Well, before the start of the stream, that it was 40 minutes. It is 40 minutes, which kind of equates to about 18 laps, I think. It's about a 2 minute, actually probably might be less than that. But there we go, those are results confirmed. Jamie on pole by almost a second, so more of a gap than last week. I think last week the gap was, let me check the gap last week. But anyway, let's, so here is your running order for this evening. So, we have Jamie, Ghost, Shelley, Fred Panda, Hussein, Casper, Web, Matt, Carl, MK Ball, and Apex, JTX, Waze, and Speed 19. Yeah, the gap last week was 0.8 of a second. Now it's 0.9. Are we going to get a formation lap? I don't know, but I'm going to prepare for the start anyway as the engine lights are going to rev up. It is green, and it is lights out, and away we go, and yeah, it is formation lap, I believe. Oh, it's not. It might not be. Sorry, I'm getting a bit confused if it's not formation lap. Anyway, Shelley's got to a very good start as Fred Panda is in second place. Ghost has dropped off a little bit as well. Shelley and Fred Panda going side by side at the moment as they go into the Rouge. Let's see if they all make it. Oh, France has left the room. Oh, no, so I don't think France has made it in time for qualifying. I thought they would sort it at the back of the grid, but no, they can't. So Ghost and Shelley running side by side. I'm just seeing if anyone else is running side by side, but we'll see at the moment. As Ghost has dropped the order. He needs to come with a little bit of a comeback. But as you can see, Jamie is pulling away at the moment. He's showing that he means business in this league as well. And I think everyone's made it clear. There's still a bollard on the middle of the circuit. The bollards just don't go away, do they? And JTX has dropped down the order. Where is he? As he's trying to get past MK Bourne into No Name. Another bollard! Why is there loads of bollards? Is it... Do people, like, keep hitting bollards or something? Now, let me move this cursor out of the way because it's probably going to distract all of you. So, yeah. As Ghost still on the back of Shelley. He's not giving up. He's going to get a little bit of a slipstream. Now, Shelley will probably try to break the slipstream a little bit there. So, we'll have to wait and see. All keeping it clean so far. Another bollard hit. I'm probably gonna make a count on how many bollards are hit in today's race. And there's probably going to be quite a lot of bollards being hit today. So we'll see. As I'm seeing if there's any other battles going on. Red Matt. Ooh. Red Matt is under pressure from Kyle at the back. So Red Matt has got to he's got to make sure that he keeps up the pressure a little bit. Fred Panda's got a penalty. That's not helped him a little bit. And we'll see as Red Matt. I think Carl's got past Red Matt. Yes, he has. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to get a replay of that. Hold on. Let me check. No, I didn't. Okay. I wasn't able to get a replay of that. I think I didn't press Z quick enough. But, oh well. Never mind. So I think Red Matt is gonna make sure that he comes back at him. But meanwhile, Shelley and Ghost. Now Fred Panda is under pressure from two hungry wannabes who want that podium slot. Shelley getting a good run. Oh, Ghost almost going to the outside there, but couldn't quite make it work. So let's go on board with Ghost actually. Let me see. Here he is, and I think he's going to find it very tricky because I think Shelley obviously is getting more speed on the straight. I can't remember. I can't remember what car. Shelley. I think it's the same as Jamie's. I think it's Subaru's. So yes. So we do have I think Ghost has got past him. Ghost managed to get past him. So well done to Ghost. So Ghost is now up into third place. Meanwhile, the two Apex teammates, Carl and Apex, are having a little old go. Actually, no, it's not. Is it Carl and Hussein? They're all wearing purple liveries, so it is hard to tell. So, but we'll see anyway. So we're on lap 2. 35 minutes remaining. And we've got David Bennell, and we've got Paul as well. Hi, Paul. Nice to see you, mate. And oh, look at this. We've got a battle brewing between Fred Panda and Ghost. Ghost got past Shelley? Well, I don't know where. So Shelley, I think, lost the position there. So there we go. So there we go. Ghost up into third. Let's actually go on board with them. So let me just go on board quickly. There we go. So here we go. So we'll see here. So Shelley, I think, lost it. Yeah. So Shelley lost it way early on. So he's trying to gain. He must have lost it at Blanchemont or something, but not sure. So I think because obviously we saw Ghost overtaken out of nowhere. David Ben, let me just double check. Have I pronounced Ghost's name correctly? If not, can you tell me? Because I know he's German, so it is hard to tell at times. So there we go. Oh, that's how you end replays. Okay, that's how you end replays. I know now. So, Shelley got a penalty. Hussein is now going to be pressurising Shelley soon as well. But Hussein actually got past Kyle. So there was so much battling happening as well with the Shelley battle as well. That That's the one thing that I like about Spa. There's just like battles everywhere. It's just great to see. Which is great. And I think Carl has just gained a lot more speed on the corners there, which is going to benefit him. Oh, look at Ghost. Ghost is looking very racy. Let's just watch and see. Let's just go on the outboard shot of Ghost then. We'll see if he can get a better run into Paul Frey and into Blanchemont. He's looking very promising as well. Shelley going wide a bit. Oh no, Shelley! Where's Shelley? Oh, Shelley's gone into the grass a minute there. Hold on a minute. We'll see if Ghost is going to try and make a move first. We'll see as he goes through the bus stop. Yes, he does. He does get the move. Right, let's go. Let's jump on board with Shelley. So there's Shelley. So we're going to see where he lost it. I think I did start the replay very early, to be fair. Let's go on bumper cam. There we go. So I have a feeling it's around here that he lost it. Whilst Ghost and Fred Pan. So he's gone wide a little bit. Thank God he didn't hit the other cars. Oh, wow. Oh, that was close to hitting Kyle. Oh, he's got a bit of damage there. So he will probably... He has to go into the pits, I think. So, yeah, that was unfortunate for Shelley there. And Fred Panda is going to have another go now at Ghost. Ghost is not giving up. Ghost wants to keep that position, but it's actually Fred Panda that wants to challenge. They are pretty much rivals in this, and that's allowing Jamie to really 5.6 seconds. Well, to be honest, unless Jamie pulls a disaster class, which is probably not going to happen, Jamie's going to win this race. But I wonder if Ghost could find the time that he needs to. But we'll see anyway. So the second, third, Shelley, yeah. I think due to, the damage that was caused earlier on from Shelley, where we were watching the replay, I think I had a feeling either Shelley was going to go to the pits and he was going to be at the back, or he was going to retire due to that damage. And I think Shelley has probably had enough. So I think I've commentators cursed him. Ugh. I hate it. I hate commentators cursing. It's awful. I said Shelley was going to do well today, right? Not going to say anything more, because I'm worried I'm going to jinx people otherwise. Again, just like I did with Shelley. Shelley is not going to let me live this down in the ILRGT Twitter chat. He's going to be like, Jets, what have you done? So, but oh well. It happens. So, I think we're starting lap 5. Yes, we are. And, Zane's got a 5-second penalty. So, as it stands, if it stays like this, Carl will be in 4th. But, Carl has got to get the move soon. I haven't seen that much casualties in our Rouge yet. And to be honest, that is not normal. It's like, why? Obviously the F1 games, the cars are so much faster. So that's probably why. We can see, I think, Fred Panda going for it through the Camel Straight. There's no DRS in these GT3 cars, so they are going to rely on the toe and slipstream a lot more here. But obviously, if a GT3 had DRS, then they would have got past, I think, probably. But it just has driver skill here, really. So yeah. Oh, and I wonder if any of you have driven Spa around in GT Sport yet. If anyone has, let me know. Oh my God, Jamie has almost beaten his qualifying time already in the race. Jamie is like a machine right now. So, you know, we're not going to follow on board with him much tonight because he's just on his own, and he's doing like time trial laps, and he's minding his own business. So, yeah. I don't think Fred Panda, he's so close to Ghost, but just doesn't have the speed to get past him at the moment. I think Ghost with that downforce, that good downforce. Now, Ghost is on the Volkswagen. I'm quite shocked. I thought the Mercs would be more powerful than the Volks, but obviously not. So, my predictions with the Merc being more powerful is, that's probably failed on that one. Oopsie daisy. I'm not good at predictions. Well, actually, saying that, I got in a ILR PC last night on F1 2019. I got P1 and P2 correct in the race. I never do. I think it was sheer luck that I've got that. So, yeah. It happens. So I was quite shocked. Let's see if there's any other battles. We haven't seen much battles coming up here. Look at Waze. Wow, look at this. Waze with a late braking move there. Has he got past Casper? Look at that. Great stuff. Waze just looked so committed there. So I'm sorry we haven't given much coverage to our midfield guys, but I think it's time to give the coverage that they deserve at the moment. So we're going to. So here we go. Casper is going to challenge Waze again then. So here we go. I think he's going to try and go through the Camel Straight. He's going to go to the left-hand side. Let's see if he can take advantage here. Casper's got to make this move stick. He's going to get the inside. Waze is going to get the outside line. I think Waze just about holds on. No, actually, I think Casper almost got the better exit there, but Waze with that defense looked pretty cool. So let's jump on board with Casper then. Let's just look at the replay of that move. So here we go. So they're going through the Camel Straight. No, actually, no, they're going through the Ridge. Oh, and Pete's out. So I think Pete must have had damage or something. I don't know. But here we go. So Casper and Wade's in the Merc. And Casper getting a good run initially. But I think Wade is just sticking to the outside line, which is helping him a bit. So, and I think, yep, he just holds on. So, and I think he keeps that position anyway. Oh, look, they're going at it again. They're going at it again. They are not giving up, are they? And let's see, Apex Whiteout and Jay's a little bit further back at the moment. Kazane is still on the back of Red Panda. So let's jump back on board with Casper and Waze. I think Casper's got past him. Yes, he has. He did get past him. So Waze has got like just over 1.5 second penalty. So that's allowing JTX and Apex Whiteout to catch up on him. Now, Red Matt. Quite a lot of people are pitting actually. Jamie's pitted. Red Matt is pitted. Hussein's pitted. Ray's is pitting. Ghost has decided to stay out. So, Ghost is going to hope for the overcut. But well, to be honest, I don't think that's going to work for Ghost. But we'll see anyway. Yeah, no, I doubt that's going to work because Jamie's already trying to step fastest lap times. So there we go. So Hussein's in 4th place, Carl in 5th, Red Matt in 6th. Don't forget there are some people that have not pitted yet, so do watch out. What happened to Waze? Waze, I think, lost about a second to Casper, so... And I think that 1.3 time penalty for Waze, I think, still stands, I think. Yeah, it does, I think. Now, some of these guys are reserves. Most of these are full-time, but some of these are reserves. Because, obviously, not every driver can make every week. So, you never know. So, we'll see if Ghost pits soon as well. I'm just seeing if there's any other battles that we can keep track of. Maybe between Hussein and Fred Panda, but Hussein is just not brave enough to get the move yet. So I think what Hussein is doing, he's just waiting for the best possible moment. I'm seeing less bollards now, so maybe me saying those bollards on the track has got rid of them. all the marshals have cleared them away, which is probably what has happened. Now, Tin has asked me where is the next round. I think it's Catalonia next week. I'm not sure. Let me check the ILR forum. I'm not here next week, by the way. I've got a show that I'm taking part in. But I can still check where these guys will be racing next week. If I get it right, I'll be impressed. If I don't, then I'll probably butchered it. But hey ho. So let me check the calendar. Whilst I check, as Ghost is pitted. Ghost all the way down in 6th then. But there's still people who haven't pitted yet, obviously. So Ghost might be able to claw back a little bit, but Ghost will be on fresher tyres. Yes, it was Catalonia. I was right. I have a good memory. And Fred Panda taking an interest in Skate Road. Did he get a penalty for that? No, he don't. I think it's allowed on this game. Hussein's up into P2. So great job from Hussein there. Let's just go on board with that. Just look at... So let's just see. So he just goes past. They're going side by side. Yep, Hussein takes P2. I wasn't able to capture all of that, but he's starting to pull away. So maybe Hussein got held up by Fred Panda a little bit there, which is possible. I am taking a few sips of drinks at the moment because my coldness still hasn't gone away completely yet. My voice is back to normal, but I'm still getting a bit of a stuffy nose at times, which probably, you know. Meanwhile, Ghost is trying to make his way up the field with fresher tyres, of course. Carl is not going to have this one easy. He's just got to be on the defensive. Looks like he is on the defensive quite nicely then. As there's quite a lot of ILRT team members in this lobby. Obviously, we do have our own inside line racing team, which hosts a lot of drivers from PC, PS4 and Xbox One. And Ghost is one of those representatives, and so is Jamie. And David Ben just confirmed to me earlier on that I have pronounced his gamer tag right. Thank you, Lord. So I'm glad I didn't butcher that name. So here we go. Ghost goes into the bus stop chicane. And I think Ghost takes P4 from Kyle. Which it was a very controlled move, but Carl is going to have a go at him again into La Source. And I think Ghost broke just a little bit late there. He stays to the right-hand side line. And it always wonders me what line is the best when they overtake here. I'm not the best at overtaking around Spa in any game. Because I always put, to be honest, I always put less power in our roofs. Because I'm always scared I'm going to bottle it. Which, to be honest, I always do. But, hey ho. Ghost is going to try and go side by side again. Is he going to... Because Carl is going at it again, actually. He wants that P4 back. But Ghost is having... No, remember that. He's like, oh no, mister. That P4 is mine. Which I think he's got a good sense of direction. No, a good set of mind to him, actually. He's just... He wants to... He knows he's got someone behind him. And he wants to make sure he keeps that position. Which he's trying to do anyway. So, let's just... Oh, I missed that. I think I caught... Yeah, I think I pressed the Z button instead of the C, because I was going to show that brilliant move that Ghost was trying to defend, but I pressed the wrong button on the keyboard. I do apologise. So, 90 minutes remaining. I think there will be a few people making another stop. I don't know. I think I've been told that usually I think people would probably make 2 stops around here. And oh my god, I've just noticed the driver number is on their nationality. Is that a new thing, or is it it's probably something I've just noticed. knowing me. Yeah, it is probably something I just noticed. Oh my god. I am a pleb. I'm an idiot. And looks like Carl's not giving up. Carl's going to see if he can try and make the move once again. Is there any other battles happening midway through the field? Oh, maybe JTX and Waze. Waze is looking very feisty today. I like it. Making a move past Blanchimont work. That was insane. Shame I couldn't get a replay of that, but wow, that looks pretty impressive. MK Bourne! Oh! MK Bourne! Oh, that was a close save. That was a close save from MK Bourne. So let's go on board with him and see if the drifting skills. Oh, that is like Jamie style drift. Jamie style drift, I mean. But Jamie actually didn't get any damage for that. David Ben says, what platform this is on? This is PS4. Gran Turismo Sport is on PS4. I kind of wish Gran Turismo branches out and goes to other platforms as well. Like, I can imagine at some point it could go to PC, but I doubt that's going to happen. But there will be a whole new demographic if GT Sport goes to PC. That will just be insane. I want it to go on PC so bad. But yeah, at the moment, Gran Turismo Sport is on PS4. So, yeah. Hopefully that asked your question, David Ben. So yeah. I kind of like the GT3s on GT Sport. I like it on Project Cars too as well, but I think the GT3s on GT Sport on this game, I think it's just so much better. It's just the graphics are better as well, which is pretty cool. So meanwhile, I think Ghost is holding on. Yep, he's pulling away. Look at that. He's letting Carl know that he's gonna work for it if he wants that P4 back. So that is good to see. So, Red Matt's still in 6th. Now, Red Matt got one of his best results last week. Red Matt, I got P4 in qualifying. And he got P4 in the race. So he was able to keep on his qualifying position. But I believe Red Matt started 13th this race. And he's up to 6th. So, pretty good, decent race for Matt, I think. He's avoided trouble. He's staying out of trouble. Don't forget there has also been a few retirements as well, so there is sort of luck involved in terms of that regard, but obviously you gotta keep your car on the track and in order to gain positions. Obviously, you can't exceed track limits, otherwise the track limit police will be on for you. I think that sentence did not make sense. No, it didn't make sense. I do apologise about that. Zane's still in 2nd. Fred Panda 3rd. So the top 3 are having their own scrap. Ghost, I think, is 2.5 seconds behind Cleo Kyle. So I think Ghost is managing to set. What's Ghost? You can't see the fastest lap time on the other people, because the fastest lap time at the moment is still set by Jamie. Yeah, I've noticed that, David Ben. It was 6.2, now it's 4.7. No, 4.7. Ghost did it insanely quick. He's trying. So I think him pitting when he did has probably helped him. So good on you, Ghost. As I think we have a Ghost fan club in the chat, which is good. And also, if you're watching in the chat, also let us know what driver you're supporting. That will be lovely. And I love the hashtag on Ghost Car. Hashtag own every second. He's obviously got a bit of the ILR T logo going on here. But there we go. And is Waze challenging? Waze, I think Waze is... and it was managing to battle JTX earlier on in the race, but I think stopped for a little bit there. How about MK Bourne? Casper's dropped a bit as well, but Casper still... Oh, MK Bourne! That was close. That was very close from MK Bourne. MK Bourne almost hit JTX there, but... oh, that was a corner cancel! That was not good. To be honest, I don't know whose fault for that, but you can't corner cut there, my friend. And surprisingly, there was no penalty there. And yes, Tin, sadly, no Dutch drivers. I think we had quite a lot. Actually, no, I think last season there was a lot of British people. Right, let's go. Let's just go on to the incident to see how so MK Bourne was close up. So let's just jump on board with... Yeah, he almost did actually, but I think he realised he stopped a little bit there. So, and then that's MK Bourne. I think MK Bourne stays in there. And I think Casper gets past... Yeah, Casper gets past JTX. So Casper's down into 11th. So, no, not Casper. JTX is down into 11th. So, yeah. JTX not having the best time at the moment, which is a shame. But it happens. It happens. And Waze is catching to what was it? Sixth place as well. So where is Waze? Actually, no, he's got Red Map behind him as well. That's what I thought. I think because two of these guys have similar liveries, that's probably why. But you know, it happens. Oh, Red Map almost making the person to join hitting the Bullard Club. But there we go. So Zane is in the pits, Jamie in the pits. Both of them pit at the same time. So Hussein, I think, was hoping for the undercut, but obviously Jamie pitted at the same time. Fred Panda's pitted, Carl's pitted, Apex is pitted. Literally everyone is going to the pits, ladies and gentlemen. They want to make sure they pit at the right time. I was right in saying that there will be potentially 10 stops. 10 stops? Why did I say 10 stops? 2 stops. Oh my word. There's probably people thinking that I'm absolutely weird. But anyway, Waze has just got past. He's just... Red Man is actually challenging. I mean, it's going to be almost 3 wide into Rouge. Because look at this. Apex had a very good pit stop. So let's jump on board with Apex, actually. Let me see if I can get the bumper cam. There we go. Waze is looking very feisty, I must say. Actually, no, I don't want a chase cam because it looks very weird on this game. But you might have a different opinion on that. But I don't really like chase cam, personally. But yeah, nah, I don't think Wade's going to get the position off Red Mat. But Red Mat actually got past him. So let's just see what happens to Red Mat. Did he get past Waze? Yes, he did get past Waze earlier on as well. And I think that's allowed Apex to just try and close in on those fresher tyres as well. So that's kind of helped him a lot. And yeah, that's Apex. I didn't see the battle, but there we go. Apex Whiteout has got past Red Mat then. So there we go. No, Wave's not Red Mat. Apex is chasing Red Mat at the moment. Let's see what the gap is between Jamie and Ghost. 6.8. So it is still roughly the same at the moment. As Ghost is... Oh, wait. I thought Ghost pitted. Obviously not. Oh, I must have got confused with Ghost and Hussein, probably. And David Ben is hoping for Ghost to get a podium. I'm not going to say anything more because, yeah. Oh, Ghost gets ahead of Fred Panda, so yeah. That's helped him quite a bit. He pitted at the right time. And he's 1.2 seconds behind Hussein. He could get past him. Ladies and gentlemen, we could see another solid overtake from Ghost, but we've seen Zane's defensive skills so far this race, and it has been absolutely impeccable. So I wonder if we will see the same again. Oh, and it was Shelley who disconnected. I thought he gave up or retired. So it was... actually, no, it wasn't disconnected. He spun off. Okay. I thought he retired. I thought Shelley retired earlier on because of that. Well, I don't know. So, but that was unfortunate for Shelley, but it happened. So, we've got 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. I think the main battle is for the last podium slot. Actually, no, for P2, actually. Because I'm almost certain, unless Fred Panda could still catch up. He's 4 seconds adrift, though, and we know that Ghost is trying to find his time. Ghost is now 1.1. Question is, can he do it? Can Ghost get the move that he needs to get past Zane and get P2? But to be honest, if either of these guys get a cast, they'll both be on their best results, because obviously Zane got P7 last week, Ghost got P8. So yeah, they are definitely rivals in this league, aren't they? Because they always match pace quite a bit. So yeah. So it's nice to see them. They could potentially challenge for the top. They could challenge for like P2 or P3 of the championship if they keep this up every week. And Hussein is taking the fight, but Ghost is just finding so much time every lap that I think he could catch him. But will it be too little too late? I don't know. As Waze is going on to a set of the soft compounder tyres, and MK Bourne and JTX are having another scrap for 8th place. Here we go, JTX to the left-hand side of La Source. Can he get the better traction here going into turn 1? Let's see, MK Bourne to the right. Waze has got the jump on both of them, and also Casper as well, which is allowing Waze to pull away. But here we go, here is JTX on MK Bourne. Oh, that almost ended in a shot on our Rouge. And, oh, yeah, that was to be expected. JTX did get a penalty for that. So, JTX did drop quite some margin there. But, yeah. So, JTX then is going to see if he could try and get past. Now, Ghost. What's the gap now? 6 tenths. 6 tenths. I think, if my calculations are correct, I think we'll have 2 or 3 more laps to go. But I know when Jamie crossed the line, with the second, it'll probably be the final lap as well. So, because that's how it works around here. But, because obviously, when the timer runs out, you have to finish a lap. And obviously, if a few people have lapped, if a few people are being lapped, obviously they will finish first. But obviously, they won't finish first on track. But their class is finished anyway. So, even when the timer runs out, Jamie will still have to finish a lap to finish his race. And so will all the other people as well. Oh, Ghost, look at this. Let's see if Ghost can have the advantage here. He's getting the better exit here, going into the top of the hill. Well, to the entry of the hill of El Rouge, actually. Hussein. Ooh, Hussein almost making a little bit of a mistake there. Here we go. Let's see, what could the Ghost do? He's getting a better entry here. Ghost to the right-hand side of your screen, to the left of his screen. Let's see if he can take it on the top of the Kennel Straight. No, he can't. I think Hussein just holds on. But Ghost is just having... He's just challenging so much. Ghost's going to go to the right-hand side now. It's the battle that we really want to see here, and let's just see if he can take it. He got a good run there, Ghost, and ultimately, that's what got that position. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, let's go on board with Ghost and see that battle develop once again. So let me actually go on board with him. So here we go. So here comes Ghost, and he goes through the Camel Straight. Well, just past Rally on and into the Camel Straight. And he sticks to the left-hand side, so he's on the racing line. Whereas Hussein is a little bit to the outside. So, Ghost, he can see Hussein in his mirrors. He has to have the position for now, but there's a bollard in the way, but that was not, it wasn't going to let it phase him. So, let me just get the bumper a little bit. There we go. And I think he got that move done in that moment. And another bollard. So we're seeing more bollards towards the end. I think we're seeing a lot of people make mistakes. But there we go. That was a good move there that Ghost has done. And I hope you're liking the replays. That I'm starting to get used to the replay system now. And I know to stop the replay, I press X or C on the keyboard. So I've got it working. Because to be honest, I was a bit clueless on the pre-season race. Because I thought I would attempt it because it'll be my first time. And it kind of worked, it kind of didn't. But I sort of kind of got used to the fact now. So it's all good. But the battle for P2 is not over. Hussein could still get P2 from Ghost. We shall see anyway. I think potentially we could be on for 2 more laps, I think. So, yeah. As Hussein is now challenging Ghost. Look at this, he's on the comeback here. He's not letting Ghost having P2 that easily. Could he learn from his mistakes this time? You can see Ghost having a better straight line speed here. And we've got Tom in the chat. Hi, Tom. Nice to see you, Tom. Good on you. And I'm just seeing if there's any more battles going towards the midway through the field. So, we've got JTX here on MK Bourne. So, here we go. So, here goes JTX then. Is he going to have the run that he needs on MK Bourne? We'll see. Is he going to challenge? No, he's not. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. And look at... Wow. 18 seconds. How did Jamie pull 18 seconds? Oh, my God, to the rest of the field. I think it's because all the other people around were battling. What? Oh, my word, Jamie. Like I said earlier, Jamie is machine. I do believe that's Jamie's final lap, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Screw have 40 seconds left on the clock. Ghost and Hussein. I think this is going to be their last chance to squeeze a good battle in. No, I don't. I think Hussein is a bit too further back. I think that's over for Hussein at the moment. I think Ghost is going to get P2. Apex is still in P6. He's not having a battle at the moment. Carl, he's going to start one final lap as well. I'm just seeing Casper, MK Bourne. I think there's still a battle for JTX and MK Bourne as well. So this is JTX can't afford to corner cut here. We've seen him corner cut quite a bit, and that's pretty much costed him quite a bit of place in the race. So here we go. Here comes... I don't think JTX is going to get MK Bourne, though. They're still going to be side by side. So that's them finished, because obviously these guys are a lap down, so they have to finish their lap when the timer runs out, obviously. But Jamie is still on his final lap. So is Ghost. So is Hussein. So is Fred Panda and Carl. Everybody else, I believe, has finished. So then most of these guys are going to get their best result of the season. I think Carl is going to equal his best result of the season. Because obviously last week, Carl finished P5. Red Matt finished P4 last week, but he wasn't able to match that this week. He got P7. Apex Whiteout also equals his best result. Casper did not start last week, but Casper get his best result of the season in P8. Here we go then. We're riding on board with Jamie. Who is going to stop this master? Who's going to stop Jamie? We don't know. But here we go. Jamie takes another win in ILRGT, the second of the season. This is Hussein's final chance. No, I don't think Hussein is going to do it. So, Ghost onto the podium. Best of the rest. He takes P2. Oh, he's got his lights. He's celebrating. He is very happy with that, and I'm sure his fans will be happy with that as well. Fred Panda one down from last week, but he kept out of trouble. So that just leaves Carl to come across the line now. There he goes. So he'll be the last person to cross the line, I believe. Yes, it is. So there's your final results. And what a race. I enjoyed that. I did miss commentating on ILRGT. I was ill last week and I actually cried a little bit because I was missing it. But I'm glad to be back this week. Oh, it just felt so good. David Gutgermat Ghost. I think I pronounced that wrong, but oh well. I'm not good at German, so I do apologise. So, that has been ILRGT for this week. Make sure you join us next week for, I believe it is Circuit to Catalunya. Like I said, I'm not here next week. There will be a cover probably. But you will join me in just under 2 weeks' time. So not next week, but the week after for some more ILRGT action. But if you want to catch more of my commentary, I'll be commentating ILR 5 tomorrow, which is at Russia. So, which will be at 8 o'clock. So make sure you do check that out. But until then, I'm EJScape35. Have a good rest of your evening. And we will see you. Well, ILRGT will see you next week at 6:45. Good night, everyone.